the dark corridors of global politics, two names often echo louder than the rest: Iran and Israel. Their hatred for each other is no secret, but what most people don't realize is that the war between them isn't just about politics, religion, or territory. It's a war of survival. And it's no longer cold. It's simmering. Today, we unravel the shocking truth behind a conflict threatening to set the Middle East on fire. Missiles over Damascus, nuclear facilities hidden in mountains, cyber attacks that knock out entire power grids, and assassinations carried out with surgical precision. Iran and Israel aren't just enemies. They are locked in a deadly shadow war, and you won't believe who's backing each side, and why it matters more now than ever. To understand this dangerous rivalry, we have to go back, all the way to 1979. That's when Iran's Islamic Revolution toppled the US-backed Shah and replaced him with a regime that saw Israel as an illegitimate Zionist entity. Since then, Iran has funneled billions into anti-Israel groups like Hezbollah and Hamas, swearing to wipe Israel off the map. Israel, meanwhile, has never hesitated to strike back, often preemptively and often brutally. What we're witnessing today is a different kind of war. In 2010, a mysterious computer virus named Stuxnet crippled Iran's nuclear program. It was later revealed to be a joint US-Israel cyber attack, a digital bomb that set Iran's ambitions back years. Iran didn't take it lying down. Since then, Israel has suffered mysterious blackouts, fuel depot explosions, and even hacking of hospital data. But the most dramatic moment? The assassination of top Iranian nuclear scientist Mohsen Fakhrizadeh in 2020. He was ambushed near Tehran in a meticulously planned strike reportedly carried out by Israeli Mossad agents, using an AI-controlled machine gun. That's not a movie scene, it's real life. While the world's attention was on Syria's civil war, Iran quietly turned the country into a launch pad. Using the chaos, it began building missile depots and military bases, not for Syria's defense, but to target Israel. Israel responded with relentless airstrikes. Hundreds. They've bombed warehouses, convoys, even airports. Every week, new satellite images show mushroom clouds over Syrian skies. But what's terrifying is this: every Israeli strike brings the region one step closer to all-out war. Iran's nuclear program is the heart of Israel's nightmare. Iran insists it's for peaceful energy. Israel calls that a lie. With uranium enrichment now beyond 60%, the world is watching nervously. The red line is 90%, weapons grade. Israel has made it crystal clear: if Iran crosses that line, they will act, no matter the cost. In fact, Israeli leaders have already practiced long-range bombing runs on Iranian nuclear facilities. Think about that. Another Middle Eastern war, but this time, one with potential nuclear consequences. But the real danger lies not in Tel Aviv or Tehran, but in Lebanon, Gaza, Yemen, and Iraq. Iran doesn't fight alone. It uses proxies: Hezbollah in Lebanon, Hamas in Gaza, the Houthis in Yemen, Shiite militias in Iraq. These groups receive weapons, money, and orders directly from Iran. Meanwhile, Israel has US intelligence, missile shields, and one of the world's most advanced militaries. And behind both nations lie the hands of global superpowers: the US, China, Russia, each playing their own dangerous game. In October 2023, the world was shocked when Hamas launched a massive surprise attack on Israel. Thousands of rockets, coordinated infiltrations. It was chaos. Israel's retaliation in Gaza was swift and devastating. But behind Hamas, whispers grew louder. Iran had given the green light, and so the fuse was lit. Israeli strikes began hitting targets in Syria and Iraq again. The US deployed carriers to the Mediterranean. Iran threatened to close the Strait of Hormuz, choking off global oil supplies. This wasn't just a local conflict anymore. It was global. Markets shook. World leaders scrambled. So what happens now? Experts warn. One wrong move, one miscalculation, could ignite World War III. But there's also a chance, a small one, for de-escalation. Secret backdoor diplomacy has been reported. Countries like Qatar, Oman, and Turkey are trying to mediate, But time is running out. Both nations believe they are fighting for survival. Both have leaders under domestic pressure. And both are preparing for a war that nobody wants, but everyone is expecting. This isn't just a battle over missiles and territory. It's a war of ideology, a fight between a theocracy and a democracy, between history and hope. And in this deadly game, it's not just soldiers who will suffer. It's civilians, children, families. What will it take to stop this spiral? Will diplomacy triumph, or will the Middle East burn once again? Let us know what you think. Is war inevitable, or is there still time to step back from the brink? Like, share, subscribe, and stay with us for more powerful stories from around the world, where real people face unreal situations every day.